Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage.
You know, the start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one. So you want to get off to a good start.
And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very, very explosive. It could basically be one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some guys that you get a chance to jump out of your seat and scream. When you see guys get dunks, the quickness off the dribble, I mean, I'm impressed, Kevin, to watch the athleticism to go along with the skill set.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Stephen Curry. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And Steph Curry, Steve, the #1 selling jersey in the league for the last 3 consecutive seasons. For all the attention, he seems remarkably unaffected.
Just the way he was raised. A great family. His father, Dale, played in the NBA, but made the kids work for things they wanted. It's not an act with Steph. It's just who he is.
Pass to Valanciunas. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look at the concentration from Valanciunas on that play. Takes the foul and still finishes the play.
Well, Smitty, we saw with Jonas Valanciunas, the Lithuanian big man, shooting more threes last season.
Valanciunas saw all the other centers in this league add a three-pointer and wanted in on the action as well. Only took about 1 a game, but he shot over 40%.
Now here's Curry. He has 7.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Curry. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Back to Curry. And stolen by Dunn. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
All done. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Valanciunas. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Double digits in the first quarter. The only thing they have to avoid is taking their foot off the gas.
And here is Dunn after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. He gets that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And an air ball on that one. Way off. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. Misses off the right iron. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And the long arm and explosiveness of Bazemore make him a factor above the rim. Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic, a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008, a great career as an NBA coach.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Down low. Second chance shot. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The Thunder leading by 7. Now Gordon. Pass to Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston. But he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a 9-point lead. Right side, Gordon. Plenty of space. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bobbed up there for Chandler. To the middle. And Chandler throws it down.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yes, and make the extra pass. I love that about their game. So far tonight, extremely unselfish.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. You wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And he's good on the second. Smitty, walk us through what a typical NBA practice should look like and does look like.
Well, I think you come out, Kevin, first of all, they spend a lot of times on making sure your body is ready to go into practice. And a lot of coaches love to start with offense first, and you can end with defense. And so that's where the intensity starts to pick up. And then last, you usually ends with some kind of shooting. So I think that obviously a lot of teams have different ways, but that's usually particular. You start with offense, you end with defense, and then you go into some individual work, and that's probably shooting.
Basket, good. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
To the inside. Bell. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Such an active player. Love seeing Bell give up his body and be rewarded for the hustle.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Gordon missing. Clippers trail by 8. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got 9 points in the quarter. Pass to Azania. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Charge outside. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Bell. And Laverne throws it down.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
And the basket by Rozier.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for the Clippers. Here's Curry with the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Clippers trail by 8. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, this is the thing with Steph. Doesn't just live at the three-point line.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. That shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Tice.
Good vision from Steph. But for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And Drew Holiday, Steve, is such a huge factor on the defensive end whenever he's on the floor.
You know, it's been a focus for him to step his game up on that end of the floor. He moves his feet so well that guys can't just blow by him. Numerically, the way he discourages shots at the rim, it's like having a defensive center on the floor.
Clippers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play. Pass
to Valanciunas. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
For Oklahoma City, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double team Curry. Middleton on the wing. Outside Curry. No good on the 3. Banked in off the glass. Dunn's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stolen by Holiday. And so it's the Oklahoma. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 11. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor. I'm not entirely sure what the defensive strategy was there, but it worked poorly. He loves taking that shot.
From past the arc, the three-pointer is right on target. Valanciunas has got 18 points.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Sharch has the open look. And it's off from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Steve, you know there are so many ways you can impact the game at crunch time, but there are certain guys, as you also know, that thrive on taking that last shot.
Yeah, Damian Lillard is one of those guys. They call it Dame time. James Harden, Kyrie, you look at Steph Curry. These guys have the basketball in their hands. They want to take the last shot. Kevin Durant, the greats, Russell Westbrook, they want it in their hand to be able to decide the outcome of the game, and they want it all on their shoulders.
The Thunder leading by 11. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And here's the fast break. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Clippers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
Got a hand on it. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers trail by 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Clippers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Here's Middleton. Los Angeles with another miss.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot. And this one was uncontested.
Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
17-foot shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. Rebound by the Clippers. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate, what a leader.
And stolen by Hezonja. Stolen by Middleton. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Bell with the block. Goes back up. Over Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stephen Curry's shot fake is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Chandler, no good.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
And he gets the bucket. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Launches a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
From about 16, jump shot is good. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
It's stolen by Smith. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Pass to Bell. Out of hand on it. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So and we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Los Angeles calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
The lead now in single digits. Jarge has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Moving it up. And the rejection by Smith. Chandler outside. And that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Dellavedova. And here is Mason. Over Rozier. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Thunder leading by 10. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And he comes up with the deuce. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
He is just hitting the backboard every chance he gets. He is feasting for rebounds out there.
Down low. Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Dinwiddie. Gordon with the defensive effort.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Here's Dinwiddie. Los Angeles with another miss.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
DeRozan, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there it is for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated yet again with the slam.
Inside. Shot's good by Laverne.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
The Thunder leading by 16. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Pass to Bell. Gordon with it. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with a new 24-second shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Clippers trail by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Oklahoma City.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Valanciunas.
What I like that he came ready to compete in this game, but he did it under control. Tremendous poise, never seemed to be in a hurry, just played the game the right way.
To the inside. Here's Chandler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 19. It's Curry with the drive. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Coming on the floor for your Thunder,
Rozier up top. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Smith missing.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
He's off on the first.
Smith. Shooting.
He hits the second from the line. And a deep three from Curry. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd